Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in the right place at the right time. Today is Sunday, and it is 5:30, and I just want to welcome you guys out to another episode of Black History Moment. Okay, we do Black History 365 days a year here on the Ask Dr. Ron show, and I am so excited to be able to bring you another. This is actually a repeat. So before I get started, I want to give a shout out to my mentor, Dr. Hunt. Dr. Hunt and I have been traveling in life together for 30 plus years. And out of those 30 plus years, he has been a blessing to both me and my family. Well, people ask the question, well, why do you talk about Dr. Hunt so much? Because, I want people to understand the value of a mentor, someone that can help you understand what's going on in life, and they can help you navigate what's going on in your life. So it's always a blessing to be able to talk about him. He has been invaluable to both me and my family. And I always love talking about him because it's worth talking about. So I encourage you to get a mentor, someone that can help you navigate life and help you make the right decisions in life so that life can be more of a blessing to you and your family, and you can be a blessing to your mentor and their family. So that's why I talk about it so much. It's worth talking about. And I want to encourage you to get a mentor and then get a show so you can shout your mentor out every chance you get. So today is Sunday, and it's Black History Moment. I always like to invite you guys out to join me on Tuesday. But it's July 4th, celebratory weekend. And I know I've talked about Corpus, no, I'm sorry, Crispus Attucks. I'm finna call him something else. Lord help me. Crispus Attucks. Crispus Attucks is a name that we learned about when we were in grammar school. He was part of the 5 members who were killed in the Boston Massacre in the Revolutionary War. Now, Crispus Attucks was talked about so much because he was half African and half Native American Indian. And he was shot 2 times in the chest during that Boston Massacre. And they taught us during grammar school that he was the first person killed during the Revolutionary War to start the war. They talked about Paul Revere, the British are coming, and they talk about things like that. But also, they don't talk about enough of the people of our skin color that they should. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to bring him up again. I got a clip or a link to a newspaper article that talked about him in the national parks, where they celebrated him and the spot where he was shot at and killed. There were 5 of them in total that were shot down by the British. And the men that actually did the shooting, get this, John Adams helped represent them in court, and they got off. Okay? Can you imagine that? Killing a black man in the square of Boston, no penalty. So that's another reason why we need to talk about what black people went through in the early revolutionary time period. Killing a black man was not unusual. He was a free black man. He was actually a sailor who traveled. So please go educate yourself, educate your children, and help understand about Crispus Attucks. Crispus Attucks was a name that we talked about growing up. They don't talk about it anymore, just like they don't talk about civics or anything else in black history. So please, educate yourself, educate your family. That should be a trivia question around the table. Who was one of the first 5 black men killed at the launch of the Revolutionary War in Boston that were involved in the Boston Massacre? His name should come up, as well as the other 4 members of that massacre. So I hope that was something that was encouraging to you to understand that we have been very much a part of history, and I'm talking about blacks, Africans, African Americans, colored, whatever you go by this week, you were part of it. Indigenous Americans, we were all part of history. We were abused in history, but we were very much a part of history. So definitely go check those things out. There's a link in the comments section where you can go find this information. Educate yourself. Okay? So look, coming up on this week on Tuesday, we know that that's July 4th, and some people will be celebrating. I will be working. I will have a broadcast live with none other than Norman Hurd. Norman's coming back to be with me on this week, and we're going to be talking about trading. We're going to be talking about the stock market. We're going to be talking about you becoming a trader and or a better trader. So you do not want to miss out on the conversation. I'm not going to say he's going to give away any trade secrets, but you might want to hear what he has to say. So that's coming up on this Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the network. You don't want to miss out on Mr. Norman's interview. He's always been information filled when he comes on the show. So that being said, we're not going to hold you up too long. I know there's a lot of things going on in the Chicagoland area and people out there having a good time. I want to invite you guys to go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. When you get over there, the first thing I want you to notice that you can watch the show live right there on the website. You can click on Watch Live and you'll be able to see everything that's going on in real time. So definitely go check it out and be sure and press that live button. Leave comments when you see what's going on. If you have questions, you can also leave questions. All right. Also, I want you to check out all of my advertisers. Without them, I would not be able to do what I do. I want you all to please support all of my advertisers. I need you to do that. I want to invite you guys out to join me each and every Wednesday on Street News Now at noon. We have the Noon Report, where we have news and commentary talking about what's going on in the world. So you don't want to miss that. Also, I want to invite you guys to join me each and every Saturday at 12 noon from the desk of Dr. Ron. When you get there, you'll notice that I am giving you a commentary directly out of my heart. So you don't want to miss that. So please, each and every Saturday, come on down. And I want to thank each and every person that have made contributions up to this point in time. Continue to do so. I want to thank you. I can't thank you enough. So please, this is all the low places where you can make contributions and donations. Continue to do so. Tell somebody. Please tell somebody where I'm at. Subscribe, like, and share. Tell them where they can find me at and find out what's going on over here with Dr. Ron, so you don't want to miss out. Tell somebody. Send the link to somebody. And that's it for today, you all. I hope you're safe. and not caught out there in the rain and the flood that's going on in the Chicagoland area. It is crazy out there. But be careful, be safe, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday. See you soon.